G'day cocktail lovers. This is a Quadrant cocktail, well my version of a Quadrant cocktail. I say that because I saw one recipe that inspired me but I wanted to change. Then I saw there was just a huge number of cocktails called Quadrant and they're all very different. Some of them made no sense. The one that inspired me was 4 equal parts. That makes sense to me. Quadrant. But the base was vodka, a pear flavoured vodka matched with a pear liqueur. Well, okay, vodka's bullshit. By which I mean vodka is just an alcohol delivery system, by definition a neutral spirit. You can do good things with it, but seriously, making a cocktail, use a spirit with a bit of character. That's my take. Rather than using a pear combo, this is using an orange combo, and I've got a little orange peel to set it off nicely. It looks great on the sexy clear ice. I'm going to see what it tastes like. Oh, that is really good. Wow, this could go on my be on my short list for the top 10 of the year. I'm going to have a few more sips of it before I make a decision on that, but I'm liking that first sip. I'll show you the ingredients I use. I'm using gin rather than vodka, and orange is the flavour rather than pear. And it's a chance to show off this that I got recently that I used 3/4 of. I have to get another bottle because it's really good. It's called Old Fashioned Gin Liqueur. It comes from local maker Marionette. They actually got 4 Pillars Rare Dry Gin. 4 Pillars is one of the better known Australian gin makers. They aged that gin in barrels that had been used to age orange curacao. And then after they took it out of the barrel, they then blended it with orange curacao. And they basically saying, you can pour this straight from the bottle as an old fashioned. It's still 38% ABV, which makes for a pretty strong old fashioned, quite honestly, but it does taste really good. And the orange liqueur I'm pairing it with is my homemade blood orange liqueur. As I said, 4 equal parts. The other 2 parts are yellow chartreuse. Yes, I have yellow chartreuse, despite the global shortage. Just opening a new bottle actually, because I finished my first one I bought about a year ago, and I got a backup for that, so I should be right for a couple of years if this shortage continues, but we'll see, I guess. And also going with some of this here dry vermouth. Those are the 4 elements, and they are striking a really good balance. I am really liking this. I'll show you how to make it. In a mixing glass, put 3/4 of an ounce or 22.5 mils of your orange gin, then 3/4 of an ounce or 22.5 mils of orange liqueur, then 3/4 of an ounce or 22.5 mils of yellow chartreuse, and again 3/4 of an ounce or 22.5 mils, this time of dry vermouth. Add ice to the glass, stir that for 20 to 25 seconds to chill and dilute the drink. And I'm straining that into a rocks glass over a big chunk of sexy clear ice, and to go with the orange flavours, I'm garnishing with a twist of orange peel. I'm a big advocate of encouraging people to experiment with cocktails. When you're first starting out, recipes exist for a reason. People have tried it out and they've found something that works. If you use a trustworthy source, they usually won't lead you astray. But if you practice for a while, you get to know what you like, you get to know what balances with what and how to compose a cocktail. And then I definitely think you should start messing about. Like this one, I improvised not a huge amount, but a bit. Once you know yourself and you know what you like and you know what works in the general sense, you can trust yourself to do a bit of improvising and come up with, who knows, possibly one of your favourite cocktails of the year. This might be one of mine. I'm going to sit down and finish it off while I consider that possibility. I hope you're enjoying yourself wherever you are, and I do hope to see you again sometime soon. Until I do, I will say, cheers.